This was the peak of bank robbery. They shot and killed the bank manager at the entrance with a single bullet. They rushed inside during the chaos and quickly took down all the security guards. Then they threw a speaker into the crowd and played a recorded message.
Everybody down.
Everyone had no choice but to follow the robbers' orders. Next, they dragged in the bank manager and used another recording to threaten the tellers to open the vault. Two robbers walked around to keep watch, while the others stuffed money into bags. In less than 2 minutes, they stole $3 million with ease. Before leaving, they dropped a remote bomb. They warned that if anyone stood up within 15 minutes, the bomb would explode. Finally, the gang leader stood in front of the bank manager and fired one more shot to end him. 25 minutes later, federal agents arrived. The sheriff found it strange. The robbers had time to leave, so why did they kill the manager again? Even stranger, the fingerprint found on the speaker belonged to someone who had been dead for 2 years. While everyone had no clue, the robbers started again. This time, their target was the head teller at another bank. They used a voice recording to threaten him, then got out of the car and went to his house. The head teller went to the bank right away and told the staff to leave. He opened the vault door and found the safe box the robbers had asked for. But just as he opened it, a female employee came out of the restroom and saw the robbers. She tried to call the police, but the teller stopped her. At that moment, a security guard came back and was shot by the robbers. They opened the safe box, took out the documents, and packed up the cash. Then they pulled the female employee over and told her to press down on the guard's wound to stop the bleeding. Just then, the branch manager arrived for work. Before he could get out of the car, someone threw a flashbang inside. The robbers opened the door, pushed him to the ground, and stabbed him. They left behind a bullet with fingerprints on it on purpose, then fled again. In just 2 days, there were 2 bank robberies. Besides the 2 identical fingerprints, the police had no clues at all. But the ones most troubled were not the police. It was the men behind the banks. They were not worried about the stolen money, but about the important documents taken from the vaults. Soon, the sheriff began to question the head teller. From his answers, the sheriff learned something odd. The owner cared too much about the smallest branch and often checked the documents there at night. The sheriff believed something bigger was going on, so he began to follow the owner. He discovered that the owner attended both managers' funerals. Standing beside him was a senator. This confused the sheriff even more. What he did not expect was that the robbers were already planning their third move.